Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe with notifications on.
Hi everyone, it's me, Antoinette Arganti. So in this video, we're going to perform the different kinds of nursing assessment of the cranial nerves. And now, let's get started.
I would definitely recommend this to every single person.
We're gonna test the cranial nerve 1, which is the olfactory, the sense of smell. I put something near to her nose and tell her to tell me what she smelled. So the patient guessed what I used to smell into her nose, and she did it. And so the cranial nerve is intact.
1, 2, 3, 2.
So let's move to confrontation visual field. So I let the patient cover her eyes and I let her tell how many fingers she will see on the upper part and the lower part, and just by looking at me.
E, F, P, O, T, E, C. D, E, F, P, O, T, E, C. D, E, F, P, O, T, E, C.
So let's move forward to visual acuity, the Snellen chart. I let the patient look at the chart with the lowest line. But first, I let her cover her right eye. Second, I let her cover her left eye. Lastly, she read the chart with her eyes, her both eyes. And finally, she can read it. That means that she has 20/20 vision. This means that she can read the same line of ledgers. Add to where 20 feet that the person have normal vision. And now, let's proceed to cranial nerve 3, which is the oculomotor. I hold the light pen for about 90 to 40 inches away from the patient, and I let the patient head still and don't move and just use her eyes to watch where will I move the pen. So let's proceed to cranial nerve 4, which is the trachea. Both of her eyes are constrict. The cranial nerve 6, which is the abducens. For this, what we're looking is for those pupils to constrict. They accommodate in the eye by just looking the light pen. So let's proceed to cranial nerve 5, which is the trigeminal nerve, which nerve is responsible for massification. We're gonna go ahead and look for her facial expressions and do test cranial nerve 7, which is the facial nerve. First, I let the patient close her eyes tightly. Patient pout or make a sad face. And lastly, I let the patient punk over cheeks. So let's proceed to cranial nerve number 8, which is the vestibulocochlear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna include her ears and whisper words on the both sides, and she need to tell me what I say. So she did it. So the cranial nerve is intact. Cranial nerve 9, which is the glossopharyngeal. And the cranial nerve 10, which is the vagus nerve, is intact because she's able to tell me without hoarseness and she's able to swallow. Next, the cranial 11, which is the accessory nerve. I let the patient move her head from side to side and up and down, and I tried to shred over her shoulder. She did it, and the cranial nerve is intact. Cranial nerve 12, which is the hypoglossal nerve. I let the patient bring out her tongue and move it from side to side. It and the cranial nerve is intact. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.